Pod Leadum.
Top model. All the cycles. Podcast. Fleet. Spelled backwards. Dumb.
Pod Leadum. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pod Leadum. That's top model spelled backwards. It's also a podcast.
Oh.
My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg. And wait, girlfriend, darling, is it a swimsuit?
I'm JW Crump, and don't do accountant just yet.
And I'm Alexander Price, and this bus baby has a special destination.
That was my backup. We are here today talking about Cycle 14, Episode 4 of America's Next Top Model, called Let's Dance.
2009.
Nothing.
Look.
My title is The Girls Who Have a Mom Off.
Mama!
It's a motherfucking mom off.
And if you're a mom, you should go to anchor.fm.
Yeah.
And we could be your new or if you want to be a mom, we could be your children. We're your change children. You can be just like Liz and Kay.
Ooh.
And Kay, fun fact about Kay is an upgrading Leadum pod, which is something you can do, apparently.
Gold level Leadum pod.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We think you might literally have to cancel your
Cancel.
old one. And then, because Kay sent a very nice email being like, just so you know, I'm upgrading this, but it also is going to look like I'm canceling it. And that is not what I want to do. Liz and Kay. We haven't gotten to our top model, Liz. Isn't she like a cycle's 15 or 16? There's a Liz.
There's
There's
also
a
a
Liz.
Liz in 24.
Oh, that's true. That Liz.
Pink hair
That's-
Liz.
Yes. So thank you so much, Liz and Kay. Oh, Liz and Kay also sounds like a great jewelry boutique
Business.
brand.
Mhm.
Liz and Kay.
Independent makeup
Lifestyle.
line.
Ooh, yes.
We did not get up previously on.
Now
I did.
straight to theme song.
From the island, back on the island of previously. Oh, I'm on vacation. They previously both episodes.
What?
So to take it way back, the judges saw a side of Alasia they wished they hadn't during the news shoot.
They really thought they were doing a joke.
Mm-hmm. And then for the next episode, Alasia was battling Ren, but everyone was battling the elements. And then the most interesting part to me,
So previously on was Alasia, the Alasia
Yes.
show.
the Alasia show, that made me sit up a little bit. Instead of who will be eliminated tonight, it was who do you think will be eliminated tonight?
We are starting to get to that era of when Tyra starts being real casual eventually with how she says that, because eventually she does a full who do you think's going to be eliminated? It's so
I don't know.
quick.
What
and-
do you think?
Who does that? It also seems to be leaning into competition reality show a little more. Rather than eliminations were kind of a byproduct of the show, it seems like the point of the show is elimination.
More social game stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you you might be on the aisle of previously the entire cycle again.
I think you might
Hannah.
be.
Now, gonna work on my tan. I'm gonna work on my sepia tone tan.
Raina enters and says, "Oh, my Lanta."
She really wants to make that her thing.
Well,
She is coming in full Candace Cameron beret. She is
do you know there are still forums where people are like, where is that from? Because they have it buried in their mind of "Oh, my Lanta," but they don't remember why.
See, I thought it was a Full House thing.
It was originally a My Lanta ad from the 70s about, My Lanta. And then that got repurposed for Full House and then kind of went away, but people don't remember why they know that.
That is brand synergy in a wild way.
Uh-huh.
That's
I can't
because
even fool
it's
you
really
to-
hard. I mean, I was never the biggest watcher, and I know that people are going to come for me from the internet. But when you think about Full House, are you really remembering specifics?
I'm remembering Stephanie Tanner's "How Rude." That's
I was
all
about to say,
remember.
I do think you remember catchphrases from Full House.
But I don't think that was the top of the catchphrase pile on that show.
Agreed.
That was the DJ one, though.
Cut it out.
Yeah, cut it out.
And how rude.
I'm never coming back to Fuller House. I think that was iconically Mary-Kate and Ashley.
She went down on me in a theater.
Yep. I'm definitely going to pay to get my kids into college. I'm pretty sure that was Lori Loughlin's. Like, they all have iconic catchphrases.
Iconic.
The digital art says, strength and confidence, you are the elements, and I want to howl. Tyra.
Now.
Andre Leontali was like, I don't want anyone to think that was me.
Yeah, right.
Make sure they credit this.
I also love that Brenda is still the person who's watched every episode of this show, because she goes, I don't think a girl's ever met Tyra Howe. Not that I can remember.
You mean ANTM historian / scholar, Brenda?
That's what I mean.
Cast really wants to be the first of things.
Mm-hmm.
They want firsties on top model stuff real bad.
Well, they know. Well, the show restarted with shorts, and now they're the first talls to do stuff.
Brenda's daughter is so adorable. Also, Brenda's daughter has the hair color that I wish they had given Brenda.
Here's the thing. I don't like Brenda. Come on.
No.
There's a part of me that feels bad for her in a never meet your idols kind of way.
Correct.
Like, Brenda would have been better off staying a fan of this show.
Yeah.
I think that's true. I'm going to say, based on I've only watched up until this current episode that we're currently a casting about. Brenda's not my least favorite of the cycle.
No.
I feel like Brenda's this kind of odd anomaly where, to your point, Hannah, I don't think she really should have been on this show. I don't think something about her just doesn't fit in with being an actual contestant. But I don't think Brenda's right now, in the episodes that I've seen,
the worst person.
Terrible.
No.
She's had one or two not great moments, but
yeah, she seems
there's
more
usually
just a
someone
ignorant.
who's undercutting her.
Yeah, because Ren comes hard and
my
fast
God.
trying to win my love with top model math by saying she was 93% sure she was being eliminated.
This is my thing about it's not even top model math. It's top model RNG, because the numbers come from nowhere.
Well, she wasn't an A-, but it was just a soft A, you know?
Why not say I quit? Why not just say it?
Well, because
We'll
we
find
needed
out.
to get a
Oh, my
novel's
Lord.
worth of backstory before she could leave.
All the backstory that I was hoping for earlier gets thrust upon us in this episode, and it is hard to listen to.
It is like the pilot episode of her teen drama.
Right?
Right? Absolutely.
So we find out that this was her mother's dream for her.
And that they had never gotten along because, as she describes, she has a brother who is the all-American jockey kid?
Jockey kid. Which caption crunched it to horse riding jockey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which, canon now to me.
and my backup quote of, I am obviously not the all-American babe.
You are a model, though.
Yeah.
And
or at least an aspiring
American.
one.
Yeah.
On a show about America's models. And I wrote in all caps, tell us how they found you, Ren. Was it at a mall? Was it during shopping for these clothes? Where did you come from?
The story about the clothes.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see if our research at the end matches. Because I did a little bit of research about it.
Spill.
So apparently, Ren had been planning to move to LA without telling her mother. And then her mother got really upset. And then she found out that they were looking for more models for top model, sent her pictures in, and got cast that way. So apparently they did put out a search for pictures.
Okay.
She said this in an interview. She was like, yeah, they just make my pictures.
Well, see, now I have a different story that I went on a deep dive, and I can't wait till JW gets to his, because my sources say she had a friend who was a friend with a casting director. She was already modeling locally in Texas, and the casting director just needed someone immediately, and the friend was like, Ren will do it.
That is fascinating. Let me just say, I didn't get to either of those things because there is more insanity on Ren.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, but let's stay in the insanity of the episode because there's plenty to go around. So I'm going to ask you again, Hannah, as I might have to every episode until she's eliminated. Is Ansley just being Ansley? Or is this how it is to be a mother? Because she says that as a mom, odd hours, stress makes none of this bad at all.
My question is, how old is her child? Because I
think
say,
hers is a little older. I think hers is like toddler.
when you have a newborn, not getting a lot of sleep and being awake at strange hours is a part of the mom experience. Going places and doing things, not so much.
Right.
The Tyra mail. This is why I have a conspiracy about this Tyra mail. It says that Raina says the phrase, all that jazz. And this is the moment they were like, jazz. We're giving Raina jazz.
They really do like that. I also like Simone very carefully tying her little tiny white scarf on top of her all white outfit. And then to absolutely nothing that Raina is holding, saying, it's a model basic. What was she referencing?
She held up a shirt.
Oh,
But
It was a real nothing of a shirt.
It was, but it felt like I was like, is Simone shading Raina or
Sabotage?
helping Raina? Well, it's a model basic.
It's a model basic. That's what I'm going to say now anytime I don't like something, but there's nothing objectively wrong with it. I'll be
But JW, we know what JW's model basics are.
Yeah, you like model basics.
I'm going to say, too, that even though everyone predicted, including myself, Jessica, I think it kind of might be Simone.
I was going to say.
Yeah, for sure. Now, before we get to the Fab Bus, this is where Alexander found...
You said that so normally, Alexander. Before we get to the Fab Bus. Like, that's where we are in the podcast, that the strange stuff is too normal to us.
It's like how Raina said myfiercepage.com, like it was a thing people say.
This is where Alexander found where this building is. So this is... You can thank Scott Morano at Ozymandias Realty Limited.
You know I will every day.
Yeah. There was a sign outside that was kind of blurry, but I was able to pause it. And this is 85 Leonard Street in Tribeca. I found the floor plans.
Alexander, is this podcast going to lead you into a new life as a PI?
Maybe. Ooh, how fun.
Veronica Mars style.
You remember how he said, like, we don't think this is a loft? The reason, and I bet you this is true, the reason that they kept saying loft is on the website, it keeps saying that it's a loft building. That's like branded into this building. And
so maybe they were required to.
Maybe. And I found the floor plan for the penthouse. The rooms are not very big.
This particular space isn't one of our bigger ones. And I think that's why areas like the Tyra screen are so tiny.
Yeah.
They do seem to be on top of each other a lot.
Asking themselves every day, do you want to be on top of each other?
You want to be on the top bunk?
It's my turn to be on top.
And the person to disagree goes, na.
God damn it.
So we go to the Fab Bus where one side is red and one side is blue.
And it took me a while to realize. Oh, yes. Okay, please.
Our Jessica moment of the week is mouthing, oh my God, at the outside of the bus.
Yeah.
And I love how long it took me to realize that the red and blue bifurcated down the middle wasn't just an aspect of the bus forever. I was like, wow, what a weird America-style thing to do. But okay, and then I realized it was for teaming.
Angelique tries to convince us that it's a tour bus, like a rock star.
No. Has a bathroom. To be fair, Alexandra's been telling her that over and over. If a bus has a bathroom, you're on tour.
And to your point that you made earlier, they are like, we're the first ones to have a party bus because now it's all about being the first to do anything.
High fives.
Enter Takara Jones looking snatched with a Price is Right microphone.
Woo!
In gold, looking flawless.
She looks amazing.
Love the hair, love the look. I also forgot that we got more Takara Jones.
I did it because Hannah reminded me about the IMDb of this season.
But the thing is, she was on cycle 3. She has come back for multiple cycles, multiple episodes, and I think we could probably argue that this is the biggest guest spot by a contestant from their original cycle.
Yeah.
I think Allison Harvard might rival it one day, but like
up to this point,
Takara Jones is the top model celebrity.
I think Top Model wants us to think, much like Joanna was the first winner, that Takara was the first plus size winner.
It's very funny that the contestants treat her as such.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Also, how much must Ren hate this? Because Takara comes in rivaling Alasia's energy.
I really enjoyed, once again, appropriate levels of stupidity, the whole 70s game show thing that happened here. I loved the theme music. I loved the sound effects. I loved the invisible audience. I loved all of it.
The moment when they are listing the prizes and Takara says at the end of all the prizes, because we'll go over them more later because we talk about bluefly.com so much in this episode, but at the end when Takara says $2,500 gift card and giant letters appear on screen and say mega fierce.
My God. All
and then
of the words.
Jessica and Krista lose their heads, spin around. like, ah!
Well, also, Krista has to dodge and weave around Angelique because Angelique was in the wrong spot this whole time. So Krista's like, I can't see Takara. I can't see.
Angelique looked gorgeous on
She
this
did.
bus ride.
Raina gets the prize of sitting next to Takara and assisting because she doesn't have to compete because she is our first call out from last week. She's going to go to the prize no matter what.
And this is what I especially love about Raina. When Raina is just in top model land, she's silly. She's here for the fun. When she's at a set, when she's in front of a professional, no silly.
She can turn it on.
Yeah. So she's that perfect blend of like top model stupid and then like professional working model.
Yeah, she really is.
Yeah.
A spectrum
She's so
within
excited
herself.
to keep score. She's so excited.
I also love that we get the full system of measurement of levels of enthusiasm from Ren to Jessica.
The blue team is going to be Krista, Simone, Angelique, Alexandra, and Jessica. And then the red team, Ansley, Tatiana, Ren, Brenda, and Alasia. And before I could even write it down, Ansley says what I was thinking, which Ansley was like, ugh, these duds.
Ansley's like, my team sucks.
And to be fair, I did not think Ren would get one answer right. I thought she would almost
No.
refuse to participate.
answer.
Yeah.
We find out that the winning team will get, as Takara calls it, a go-see to every shopper's fantasy, the headquarters of bluefly.com.
Once upon a time. Bluefly was in all of our reality shows for a while because it was
Yeah.
also
God,
Project
Runway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the prize is they get the go-see
Wow, that's a fierce prize.
and 40% off. The team will get a $500 gift card each.
Mm-hmm.
And then the winner of the go-see will get $2,500.
And be in a campaign, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah, they're
then
basically getting paid to model and gift card.
Yeah.
then the losers are going to get a mystery thing.
A mystery punishment, as
Yes.
Tatiana will later refer to it.
Because she's correct.
Uh-huh.
And this is an amazing one for Raina just to get to do.
Yeah.
Because the game show is something you fully cannot control.
Uh-huh.
And the fact that she basically gets a 1 in 6 chance at the good prize and it's a go-see, which Raina's probably going to be at least okay at.
Exactly.
Especially as we see, and I don't know if it's editing shenanigans or not, but from what we're shown, it makes it look like whoever got to answer always got the question right.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah, I don't know
really
if
a
they just-
competition about hitting the buzzer fast.
Yeah, maybe they just edited out the incorrect answers, but it did feel like... I mean, here's the thing. It's multiple choice.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you do a multiple choice, I don't think they wanted it to be so hard that it was confusing, especially the first one, which was a product placement question,
Well, these
which
questions,
Ansley understood the assignment.
the questions get increasingly wild. So the first one is celebrity lines at Blue Fly. Obviously, the correct answer is going to be all of the above
of them.
because, of course.
I did
Ainsley
love
knew.
that though, just because all of those lines are now basically
Defunct.
defunct. Except Gwen Stefani is still making glasses.
So is bluefly.com. When we get there, I'll say what's up. The second one was which top model won't get out of bed for less than 10,000 a day.
Which Ren gets.
But of course, the first answer is Naomi Campbell as a bait. And also Lauren Hutton. What the? No. Why is Lauren Hutton a possibility? Then the third question, I'm going to say, is a lie, because it's how old was Tyra when she first began to model? We are given 15, 18, 21, and 12. If I remember correctly, Tyra has canonically said 13 or 14, which is not one of the answers. So I guess 15 is correct, which Tatiana gets. Wild. Then they do top fashion photographers. John Galliano is the correct answer.
And this is where so much is made of how huge a lead the blue team has when they've answered 3 questions correctly.
Yeah.
I will say, I looked it up real quickly. Encyclopedia Britannica does say that she started modeling at age 15.
Okay. I just feel like we've never gotten a straight answer about that.
But I think this is finally the reveal.
This is my favorite question so far. Which blue fly designer famously used to end her fashion shows with a cartwheel? The answers are Anna Sui, which could you imagine?
I would love.
I would.
Coco
She was all of the above.
Coco Chanel, Betsy Johnson, which is the correct answer, and Nanette Lepore. But could you imagine Anna Sui or Coco Chanel doing cartwheels?
Did Betsy Johnson agree to be referred to as a bluefly.com designer?
I don't think she did.
Is that why we barely saw that question?
She doesn't design for Bluefly. They just hawk her wares at cheap prices. Okay. Then there's one that we literally don't see any of the options, because it's which German-born designer is currently the head of Chanel? Karl Lagerfeld. Great. What should a model always have in her bag in case of a casting call? Nude underwear, breath mints, curling iron, earrings. The jewelry person from last year disagrees, but it's underwear.
That's what a petite model should always
Sure.
have. I want to point out right now, this is the second answer that Ren got correct. So
Yeah,
Ren
she's
is
playing.
playing the game.
She needs that money to pay off some clothing loans she took out. And then this British supermodel was first to popularize the waif look, and it's Twiggy, Kate Moss, Lily Cole, or Agnes Dane, which if you didn't know, that maybe could be confusing if you don't have fashion history.
Yeah, and that was Angelique, and she was basically like, I'm going to say Twiggy, because I do think she had that moment where she was like, is this a trick?
And the last question, get GD ready.
I love this question so much.
This iconic supermodel is currently the host of America's Next Top Model in Germany.
So not Germany's Next Top Model.
No. Which also, did you know Germany's Next Top Model is spelled Germany's Next Top Model. Top model is one word because it's a concept. They're not real models. They're just a concept of what a top model is.
They do that in a couple of the other countries. It's interesting. Sometimes there's a hyphen.
The options were Heidi Klum, Christy Brinkley, Iman, and Cindy Crawford.
Was Cindy Crawford just bait for Alexandra to be like, is that...
This is just part of Tyra's long-running
plan
push to get Heidi Klum on the show.
But she couldn't even get the show name right.
No, but that's on purpose. She's like, you already hosted in Germany. So technically you've already been on.
It's as if Tyra Banks and Heidi Klum are playing online chess against one another. And every time Tyra does something, she's like, your move.
And Heidi she checks on it every week or so.
Yes, Heidi's just always moving up on one.
And then as soon as she moves, Tyra's like, my move.
This is back in the days when Heidi Klum was just constantly having sex with Seal. Like, she didn't have time to see what Tyra was doing.
No. So blue team obviously wins. Because of course they do.
And
they try so hard to make it
Jessica doesn't know how it happened, but they ended up neck and neck. It was crazy.
I did some top model math. So they blame, Ansley basically blames Brenda. But Brenda only stopped the winning streak for the team. And she was the only person on her team to lose more than one question. Because Alasia didn't get a question next. Brenda was the last person.
Yeah.
Ren was the only person on the losing team to not lose a question. And Simone was the only member of the winning team to win every question.
Yeah. I actually did the same little mathematics and I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. It is always tough when it's a tie and it's the last two people because that's the only person you ever think of, because now it's like Simone won it for them. And she did. She got more questions correct.
Yeah.
But also she was just last.
Yes.
Yeah. So they head to Blue Fly. And Blue Fly is a little sketchy because it goes through lots of forms. But the sketchiest part is in 2019, employees showed up to work and they were just locked out of the building. And the company was just being liquidated. And that included people who had ordered, not receiving things, people who had sent returns, not getting refunded. And now it's listed as in Florida, the headquarters. So Blue Fly there seems to be a little something sketch about bluefly.com.
Yeah, because it definitely still exists.
Yeah.
It's definitely like an active company.
It's
It is
now
like
owned by a
not-
Chinese manufacturing company.
It's not sponsoring reality television shows anymore.
Well, no. We meet Melissa Painter, who's the president.
She was never the president.
Oh, interesting.
She was only the CEO and then chief merchandising officer, never the president.
Interesting. And Camilla Horry, who is the creative director.
I always think it is such a rude flex when you introduce yourself with your full name and then only give your coworker's first name.
And it's Camilla.
It's such a weird power move.
Because Camilla, her previous job was senior designer for Vogue Brazil and the senior director at Brooks Brothers and Ann Taylor. And since 2014 has been the associate vice president creative director of Sotheby's Luxury. So Camilla is the one with the actual credentials that Melissa negs.
But Melissa does have the fashion haircut.
She does. Jessica has a huge cameo ring on, like one of those with the white portrait in the middle.
I love cameos.
Love it so much. Oh, I love them too.
Mm-hmm.
Raina describes this as the best prize so far. And I'm like, two things, Raina. One, obviously. Two, it's the third episode.
Yeah.
And the other prize has been Brenda's dress that she was already wearing. So, like...
Did anyone else find it weird that they dressed them up to go into the go-see?
That was interesting. I mean, I guess they did walk in the outfit. It
Yeah,
was
I think it's basically that they didn't keep the fashion in the same, in a normal go-see,
Sure.
they would just have the rack there and they didn't have somewhere where they could change. So
I'm going to say this. This is a poorly shaped conference room. This conference room is too rectangular for my liking.
well, you don't put that table in that conference room.
Right?
And especially since they said the legs are really important, so we're going to cut you off at the legs that we cannot see.
The journey of Melissa and Camilla and the fact that apparently bluefly.com is just a fetish website for legs.
Legs for
Because
spring.
all that they would even be like, gorgeous shoulders, gorgeous face, perfect chin, amazing eyes. But does she have legs? To all of the women.
Skull watch. There's a skull and crossbone folder.
Notebook,
Yeah,
baby.
the journal. Does Melissa bring her burn book to work?
Seems like it.
And every page is just not enough legs.
Hate Camilla. It's just Camilla and then like crossed out, really angry.
Back with the punishment team.
We meet a duo that I will go to war for.
I will say I hate the image of putting thin fashion ladies and larger peons
Writers.
down in, yeah.
The writers.
Yes. Symbolism, bad. Capitalism, who needs it? But I love that Jacqueline Waba and Irby Medley are both copywriters. This is not their job, and they cannot help themselves but not look at the camera the entire time. Every time they say something, they look fully to the left at clearly where a producer or a teleprompter is.
They are also both clearly about to laugh the whole time.
Yes.
This is what we call the cage.
The cage.
The wild energy of like, we're copywriters and we have tape measures on We're having a fun day, aren't we?
I bet they volunteered to do this just like I would. And they were like, oh, we need someone to introduce the cage. And both of them were like, right here. Done.
I also just love Brenda referring to this as just a jail room filled with fashion.
She knows jails.
Fashion jail.
The energy of Brenda being like, secretary, please. Who's going to write this down for me?
I can't tell you that's not how I would be, though. Be like, all right, if we got to do this, let's organize up. Because this is the funniest punishment. Because this isn't even like a silly fun punishment.
They're just doing job.
You're just doing, as Ansley says, inventory.
But at least they didn't have to fetch shoes back and forth.
Sliding walls.
But that to me is like I'm not saying I like punishments in Top Model. I am saying if there's going to be a punishment,
unpaid labor.
It needs to be like related to the winners in some way. This is literally just, while we're doing this, could you
Girls,
label
you're
some
going
earrings?
to go authenticate gift certificates.
You're going to process our returns. There's just a pile of go backs that need to be reshelved. I don't want to do it. You do it. Back at the go-sees, Angelique's poses are insanity.
What was she thinking? Watching someone lose a job that quickly in real time was incredible.
The peekaboo one is incredible. They make fun of the arm flex, which is also stupid, but her on one leg like a flamingo and then like peekaboo. This is bluefly.com. This is a shoulder.
They don't even on bluefly.com, they don't even show model faces. It's only
this is
legs
why
and torso.
Alexander. It's only
for
legs.
Spring.
It's legs.
Simone also serves at this go-see.
Looks great. Super professional. They say they have a hard time. It's very clear that it comes down to Simone and Krista.
I think so.
I think Raina's in there too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Raina's in there. I think it's so funny that they're so obsessed with legs because after Simone leaves, they're like, maybe too athletic in the shoulders, but those legs. Yeah, well, I'm just like, they're two of the most hypercritical go-see people we've ever seen.
That wasn't to
very a weirdly specific way.
Weirdly specific. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Simone makes back that scholarship money she talked about giving away. Because she wins, and she wins not only an oversized check, which I will always stand an oversized check. But she... Why do I stand an oversized check?
Why do they give her an oversized check?
I love that it wasn't too oversized, though.
No, it was not big enough.
Love the bows. I just love that they were like, oh, this check wasn't as big as we thought it'd be. Can we zhuzh it up with 2 giant Christmas bows? I think we can.
You know what? The other team found them doing inventory and just slapped them right on.
That was their secret challenge, was find the bows.
Jessica comes hard for Simone and is like, pageant. And I'm like, Jessica, you've probably been in a pageant before.
Right. At least a church pageant.
Come on.
There's a Miss Teen Snowflake that you won, right?
So we head back to the house where we have a very uncomfortable conversation.
Where Brenda
does a camp counselor
vigorously massaging Raina's shoulders.
This is passive aggressiveness in such a delicious treat that it almost became caramel. 30 minutes. We're all of us. The room has decided. Do you hear that, Tati? Tatiana giving a patented eye roll.
When Tatiana walks in and just turns right around.
Krista saying, "Did you get that, Tati?" As soon as you came in, Tati like. Her eyes roll so hard they turn her around. Yeah. Krista's like, "Oh, are you the mother of the room?"
Geppetto.
Geppetto was a choice. She makes puppets
and then brings them to life
to put them to bed.
But honestly, Brenda is the least of this house's worries.
Yes.
Yup.
Now, we'll get back to Brenda being a little stank, but Ren is such a hypocrite.
I hate drama. I just can't live with the drama in this house anymore. It's costing me my happiness and my sanity.
Then literally goes into a room with Angelique, Alexandra, and Krista. And honestly, this was the lightest teasing anyone has ever done. Because if someone called me Miranda and Chucky, I'd be like, icons both.
Queer icons.
Also, want to note very quickly that this is all clearly taking place after the photo shoot in the future. Because there is full wavy hair and full smudged eye makeup.
This is not a bedroom quiet time situation.
And then Ren listens, walks away, and is like, I don't like the drama and stuff. And so her decision
I can't live with this anymore.
Is to go to Brenda and whisper, hey, they were calling you Miranda and Chucky, and I just wanted you.
And then fully smiles when she hugs Brenda.
It's like the smile from the Truth or Dare movie.
Yes. It is. I disliked Ren before. I hate Ren.
Oh my. When you've made your whole thing.
Whole deal.
Disliking drama. Everyone else's drama. To then go and fully tattle on a lighthearted conversation.
Oh my Lord.
Now, do I find it funny that the next time we see Brenda, she is wearing a hat that covers her entire head of hair? I do. But then we get into a top model staple, the overblown, too aggressive kitchen fight.
Ugh.
And spiced up with another top model staple of why I'm really upset is that you've disrespected Tyra.
I didn't choose this haircut, so it's like they're laughing at Tyra.
Basically, Alexandra has to tell Tyra, fuck you, you made Brenda ugly.
Yeah, because also Brenda heard Chucky, Miranda, and went, oh, they said I'm ugly.
Which is a word
that was never
did
past
not
their
pass
lips.
a lip until Brenda.
And then she says that. Brenda says they called me ugly. And then Ainsley correctly is trying to, I think, diffuse it right here. I think she's like, I didn't know.
Okay.
I think she was like, I don't think they called you ugly. I think she was trying to be like, hey, like, I know you're upset, but like, I don't think they said that. Let's like take it down a notch. I'm not saying she's my go-to mediator, Alexander. I'm saying that. But then Brenda activates.
Yeah. This is the moment I feel like people remember about shitty Brenda.
And then Ainsley activates, and it becomes our
a
Hannah
motherfucking
titular.
mom off.
Yeah. Mama.
The energy of Brenda talking to Ren while Ainsley is 10 feet away about Ainsley. And Ainsley doesn't have to be talked about in the third person when she's standing right here. Ainsley, Brenda, Ainsley, Brenda.
I love that Ainsley during this entire fight clearly either doesn't have bottoms on or is like super wet from something because she has to hold up a towel in one hand the entire time. She was just not ready for this to be a fight of this level.
And then the next day, to round it all off, Ren and Jessica are getting ready in the bathroom mirror. And Ren says, I swear to God, I gotta get out of this house. I don't care how. You started this. This would not have happened without you.
Also, Jessica's being held hostage in this bathroom by Ren.
Jessica being like, Ren, stop.
The cameras are on.
Ren, I'm just trying to apply some eye makeup.
Also, compared with Ainsley apologizing to the rest of the house. Being like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry if I woke people up. I loved especially such a power move because I'm sure it's after the Brenda instated bedtime.
Look, I know that I guess in the fandom we're not supposed to like Ainsley. I like a lot of the moves she pulls. I do. She's fun villain to me. Because she's never like 100% wrong.
Yeah. I appreciate
she's
Ainsley.
Always 100% Ainsley.
He's always 135% Ainsley. This is what I'll say.
You know what?
25-9 Ainsley.
Before I was a mom, I didn't really get Ainsley.
Oh, I'm going to throw up.
This is my thing. I don't like Ansley either, but I appreciate Ansley's brand of villainy as opposed to Ren, because
Me too.
Ren basically doesn't want to hang out with people she didn't choose to hang out with and has never gotten called out on stuff. And Ren just like sucks.
Yeah, she just sucks.
Sure sucks.
Ugh.
Which is also, there's something pure about it.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm a scaredy cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Rated E for everyone. Includes in-game purchases. Includes random items. EA Sports FC 26 is here. Play your way this holiday season with an overhauled gameplay experience powered by community feedback. Enjoy festive upgrades in Ultimate Team with winter wildcards. Take on holiday-themed challenges and manage your career, like navigating the busy Christmas period. And team up with friends and clubs with new tournaments and live events. The club is yours. Give the gift of football with EA Sports FC 26.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire an energy vampire. But also, they're a literal vampire. And suddenly, my team is spending all their time sharpening wooden stakes and buying bulk silver and rehearsing ancient chants, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant takes insights from over 1 billion professionals to create a short list of the best fits for you. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
Tyra Point to be in step. They have to leave at 10:05.
10:05. It's 10:05, everyone.
What luxury. They don't have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
They arrive at a studio that looks like it was actually very close to where their house is, which is maybe why they got to leave at 10:05.
Absolutely.
And J. Manuel is there to ask them from where they get their inspiration. Ansley says, my child. Krista says, my mom. J. Manuel says, fuck you.
Says wrongo.
And then also, I'm going to lie about my inspiration.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I mean, personally, when I go out, I like to go to the theater or to the museum.
Or the ballet.
We know where you like to go. You like to go to airports and architecture.
Yes.
That's an okay inspiration. I just love that they were like trying to make it so sentimental and sweet. And he was like, no, I mean art.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about your family. Shush.
We're saying shush more often, and I love it.
Great.
This is going to be all about dance. Dance, dance, dance. Everyone's going to get their own dance and then the dance.
It's just like the music genres, but worse.
Mm-hmm. Is it worse?
I don't think worse at all.
I think the photos end up way better.
No,
Me
what I'm
too.
saying is there's just less. They don't get context for their things.
Well, they make a nod toward context by bringing in Troy Powell, who is introduced as a member of the legendary company Alvin Ailey.
His Tyron is Alvin Ailey's star and dance instructor, which is a strong choice.
And we don't want to talk too much about him.
No.
Because his recent updates are super unfortunate. Basically, he was the artistic director of the second Alvin Ailey company. And while he was in power, he did what men in power do. And
like pattern
Yes.
of behavior, not a
Yes.
one-time thing. Like
No.
this was his modus operandi.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of all that, which we're not going to get into, you can look it up. There's no reason for him to be here because there is no indication that he has much knowledge beyond modern dance.
And ballet. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
sure. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
modern and ballet are very tied.
I mean, I like that they are at least getting, whether or not it's the appropriate amount or from the appropriate person. I appreciate that we did see a montage of them having a discussion about the dance and doing
in a mirror together
some moves, because this is the kind of thing that if you were given something that you had no context for whatsoever, you would just be completely set up for failure. And I always like, similar to the weapons flying through the air chute of the petite models, which I think was done better.
Yeah.
But I appreciate when there's any indication that they were given some tutelage.
I agree, but I think that they were actually fucked over by getting this, like, he clearly taught everyone 4 things. Each got like 4 things. I mean, Tap he literally was like, you just do this, arms out, foot. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a shame that you can't just, like, in this situation, why would you not just show someone a video?
Also, all of these genres are not created equal because of
that's a top model staple.
Yeah.
You know what? I used to hate it. Now I love it because I love when someone gets the difference between Brenda getting, as they call it, African dance and Tatiana getting tap. It's like,
that's not the crazy one to me.
No, but tap to me is like one that like we all have an idea of what tap dancing is.
But it's also not something that's going to model well.
No. Not unless you have actual dancers, actual people that know what to do. Anyways, we also don't get introduced to the photographer until after we've seen a photo shoot.
He does not get Tyroned until the second person is modeling.
And let me tell you about Cade Martin in a more fun thing.
Great name.
Cade Martin. Go to his website because he has great photos and has done the Selectra ad with Carrie D. He was the one that did that, like, changing of the season. So, other top model connection. The wild thing about Cade Martin's website is do not give him the ability to write something because he will turn 4 words into 4,000 words. You keep
He just got that same Grammarly subscription.
Yeah, there's just a lot of text on a photography website in a way that, like, kind of you need to see to believe. All the photos are fun, so that's great. But also just paragraphs about everything.
Oh my gosh, he's got some gorgeous photography.
Yeah.
And you're right. You know what this is the energy of?
Baldomero.
This is the energy of when you know. I mean, yes, but no.
No one has Baldomero energy but Baldomero.
This is the energy of you got to look up a simple recipe.
Mm-hmm.
You go to that website and they tell you the full story of like, well, I always loved blueberries.
And there's no jump to recipe button.
Yes.
My mother emigrated in 1921.
and
like,
picked
I wanted
blueberry.
blueberry muffins. How many cups of flour?
Yeah, exactly. But the photography is really great.
Yeah.
What is not great about this photo shoot is the fashion.
Why? Fashion is strong because I would say there is 0 fashion.
Ansley's?
I think there's a Spirit Halloween level of fashion.
That's not fashion.
Ansley's
Clothing.
rhythmic dancing costume. What? Huh?
The fact that rhythmic dancing was an option. It's just it's also the only Olympic sport of the group. Give it to Alexandra at least. You know she would have loved that shit.
I will say I was a little surprised though that Ansley disliked that because getting the ribbon, I was like, well, you know some shapes you can make even if you don't know how to do this at all from a dance perspective. Like that's going to be, in my opinion, that's like one of the cooler ones to get.
But I think that she knows, right? She knows Ansley. Ansley knows Ansley. Ansley knows Ansley can't ribbon because she just goes like, murr, murr, murr. Ribbons are so much fun. Give a gay child a ribbon, fun for hours until it tangles and rips and then it's tears galore. But Ansley has no time
But that's
for this
a gay
ribbon.
kid with anything.
Ansley does not like this ribbon. Jessica gets secretly one of the worst ones, salsa.
And y'all, when she strikes that first pose and bug eyes upwards, oof.
Also, why don't they put makeup on Jessica?
I don't know what's going on.
She gets the opposite of how much Najwa ended up putting on her face. Like
herself.
Yeah, exactly. But like Jessica never gets any makeup. And I'm not saying she like needs to conceal her face. I'm just saying they don't like give her, they don't do any favors for her.
No. Tatiana is tap with these tap pants.
Oh, what? Why? Speaking of punishment, Tatiana. Why are they doing this to you?
They made her like the shittiest flapper is what her outfit was. She got half an outfit.
With another plum lip.
This, I knew it. I knew it the moment. The moment. At this point, give her some contract for some dark lipstick ad. Like it's clearly, she'll have a portfolio to die for that.
Angelique gets moshing. And before a certain item is added, I really liked this look that they put on her.
What was the item?
I don't know what you're talking about, Alexander.
Yeah, Alexander, I don't What item do you think ruined the look?
Panic at the Disco top hat they place on her head.
Can we?
It is
My Chemical
so
Romance
tall.
wishes.
Oh, My Chemical Romance.
That's not Julia. Sorry.
Can we talk about the hero of this episode, who does not get a Tyron? The handsome, besweatered man who gives such good advice to Angeli.
Yeah. Why is it always a handsome sweatered man that never gets a Tyron?
Yeah. Who is this angel? Just here to dispense a little advice and then we never see him again?
Just like dinners are rights, sweatered men deserve Tyrons. But yeah, it's this really sweet thing about she was like, it's about anger. He's like, actually, it's about pain. Like they have this full discussion.
It's about taking your frustrations out out on the world. What? Good
I would also
advice.
argue moshing is
Was
not
he like
it's
the
not a
moshing
dance
expert?
genre. Yeah.
I would consider moshing dancing, I think.
I think it's dancing. I don't think it's a genre of dance.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not. You're not going to go and watch a moshing show
You can't take a moshing class.
unless he
Look
is the
that up
world's
right now.
premier moshing teacher.
Yep. Moshing classes.
Jesus.
Love them. Found a couple immediately. And I signed us
Not my drag.
We're all getting the hats.
That's what you get when you graduate. You get one giant hat.
Ren gets, I would argue, not really dance and far more music of disco.
Oh, see, I'm going to push back on that because
Okay.
if it's something you can perform on so you think you can dance, it's a dance genre.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Ren gets disco, which she
I'm just going to see Alexander, listeners. Alexander doesn't realize that Hannah and me secretly, the only thing that it's just the two of us is we go to a dance class and we learn a different dance every week. I know we're sorry, Alexander, but we were like, he won't know what's dance and what's music.
I find that so offensive.
Why? Because you're the only good dancer in the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The only one who can dance.
I find that
Only one who can dance.
dance. I always go to a hip hop class and everyone always looks at me rudely and then I do it and they're like, oh, well.
So you're living your center stage dreams is what you're telling me?
Why do they think? Why? Because you're
'Cause I'm-
tall.
Right. Well, because I'm like a big white man that they're like, well, that guy's not going to be able to dance. And then I actually do it and they're like, oh, he has rhythm. Oh, he can move his hips.
He does think he can
He
dance, and he can.
can. Alexandra gets breakdancing, and there is a detail that I love that they added.
The
They
cardboard?
The cardboard box.
They enhanced
Oh.
the bruising on her knees. So they covered the cut and then added another bruise to her other knee
That is actually pretty brilliant.
for breakdancing.
Mhm.
And that was one of the better outfits.
Yeah, because it was
too.
it
And
was
with
totally wild. It was for me. It was that it was so wild.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raina gets jazz because of course.
Well, yeah.
And then Brenda,
Who's trying to be in a better mood per her interview.
she gets African. She becomes Jade in the talking head because she immediately wraps that scarf around her hair that she hates. Then she comes out in this outfit that is indescribable.
Are you sure it's not just the rejected leftovers from last cycle's Hoppa shoot?
Oh my god. Oh my god. And then they give her a trampoline. Oh.
This was. I'm sorry. If Brenda had even gotten a D- of a photo, I'd have been like, let her stay.
And then to ask Mr. J constantly, do I look old? How
Aged.
old do I look?
Aged.
Aged.
And Jay's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, but let's talk about Mr. J
We can-
for a second. Because he is at his full rudest.
Yes.
This is Mr. J at his absolute worst. Because his way of giving criticism when he's like, oh, is that how we do our face? Bad.
Do you know how to do this? They try to do it. Oh, so you don't know. I see. Let's not.
He is fully, we haven't gotten to her yet, but like cruel to some.
Oh, yeah.
But also says during Krista's shoot, which is next, and she has ballet,
Yeah.
a sentence that Captions Crunch and I heard the same way. And it didn't make any sense to either of us because what I
I
heard.
love that you're
and
friends with Captions Crunch
We
now.
talk, okay?
They have an own text chain.
Captions says, she looks like she's going up a canoes. As in the plural of canoes. Also what I heard. What does it mean?
Also, that's so fucking rude because they put Krista in full toe shoes.
But what does it mean?
I have no idea. But he's referencing the fact that her feet look big because she's in points. She's on point. So there's an extra 4 inches of box in that shoe.
And then they put her also on a trampoline.
What was she supposed to do?
Break her feet. Break her feet.
Break something.
And then she ends up doing a lot of, I think, really ballet-specific poses.
Yes.
Despite all that. Now, I will say, I do think ballet is a reference that a lot of us have, so it's probably one of the easier ones.
Yeah.
Though I think the secret easy one is next, which is Alasia, who gets interpretive dance because she's just told it's nothing.
But she actually, I want to give Alasia credit. She actually looks like she has the posture of a dancer. She has a way more grace than we've ever seen her have before.
She gets into it immediately,
and
too.
Shuts Mr. J up.
Alasia is fantastic. Alasia looks like she's been choreographed to do stuff in a way that she clearly was. We saw she was not. And she was practicing, too. Alasia's doing all the work.
Mm-hmm.
I loved everything about, again, my ongoing theory that Simone will never understand when someone's making fun of her. When they go, can you see, I think it's Krista, can you see her hip hop dancing like crumping and something? And Simone goes, I will.
But also,
wow.
Why does Simone not get a top? Why are Simone's breasts out?
Not only not a top, but they clip the jacket with a huge clip in the back.
So it's forced open.
It's forced open. Mm-hmm. It's really odd.
Yeah.
And that's not like that's some iconic hip hop look to be shirtless under a jacket. Not that I'm aware of personally.
But also, it feels like Simone, even though she doesn't know people are bullying her, she knows the show is against her because she basically is like, well, they gave me that because they think I can't do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Back at the house, when they get the Tyra mail, Simone has to move Angelique's hair out of the way so that she can see.
So
Simone
funny.
is the second person to have to deal with Angelique's hair.
Mm-hmm. That's our 14th contestant.
Yeah, Tyra's old wig.
Everyone has decided to have so much fun during Skull Mail, except for, you guessed it,
Ren, who then gets so softly bullied.
This was the gentlest of bullying, the pillow of a bully. When they keep talking and they get louder, and then she just gives up, and then just with both hands just releases her energy out into the world.
Oh, Ren, are you upset? We couldn't tell. Ren, are you okay? Ren, are you mad?
Bye, Ren.
There's a moment when they are talking to Ren for the what feels like 100th time.
Yeah.
About why are you here? Do you want to be here? Where would you be? And I think Raina asked Ren, if you could be anywhere, where would you be? And then immediately, no pause, no breath, Ainsley goes, in a bar in LA.
Which is not where she's from.
It's where she had moved to, according to my research.
It does not matter to me the facts behind the joke. That joke and that timing floored me. I was like, she has said something about this because the whole room erupts in a bar in LA. It's also that Ainsley always has the energy of someone who's smoking a cigar actively.
Oh, yeah. And then Ren says that this is the most hostile environment she's ever been in. And I asked, were you homeschooled? Because high school has to have been worse. That is high school and middle school suck so hard in a way that this gentle bullying of your shitty attitude does not warrant. Hostile? You're creating it. You're creating fucking drama. So fucking over her.
Something that I also think is gentle bullying is Tyra's outfit.
Is it just the outfit from the opening credits?
Without the panel.
It kind of looks like it, right?
It looks exactly like it.
She is into this peachy brownie color.
it looks like they are having to blur in real time on parts of this outfit.
Can you imagine if the blur just followed?
Yeah, but like slightly behind. Like,
she like moves super quickly and it's like, oh god. Blur's working so hard.
And then the guest is this fucking douchebag again.
Couldn't have seen this guy. I resented that we received no warning.
The show should have to start the episode with white text on black background that says, viewer warning, Sean Patterson is in this episode. Watch with your family, like watch with your parents.
And then he gives the creepiest wave wink combo.
I'm a bad winker, and this was a rough wink. This is not a good wink. I love that Jessica, in one of her many Jessica moments of this episode, is like, oh wow, when she gets called first.
Well,
little me. Well,
Jessica gets called. Tyra says, so my dear judges, this week the girls' test was, can you dance and model at the same time and bring forth a certain genre? Excuse me? Because also Mr. J told them that it was to not do the moves. Different tests.
Always.
So yes, Jessica is first.
Tyra says that it's a little bit too on the nose of salsa. And while that's a crazy way to put it, she's not wrong.
She isn't wrong, but now I just think about a little salsa on the end of your nose.
A little mild.
Pico de gallo.
Yeah, I think the good thing about it is you would view this photo and probably think about salsa dancing in some way, shape, or form. Like, it's not like it's an incorrect move. This, Andre Leontali has been pretty cool. This toe-pointing gauche thing is dumb to me. I'm just like, she picked a foot up to give herself some dimension.
I also hated Sean Patterson then immediately being like, isn't it cool that he said it was gauche? Like, yeah, don't let her try to learn anything from this. Whatever.
Well, but also Sean Patterson, I think, is the type of person who's like, anytime someone speaks to you, even if it's negative, if they're more important to you,
you
it's
say
good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Her leg looks stunning, though. They mock it, but her leg looks great.
I think she looks pretty good.
I do also wonder how much of my reaction to her face is just her not having proper eye makeup.
She doesn't have makeup on.
Yeah. But it's not great.
No, but it's kind of fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know if anyone would have gotten a great photo out of this genre with this dress and no makeup.
I think it could be better. Okay. I do. Yeah.
Raina is next.
Jazzathon.
Now, I don't think this could have been her best photo. And then Tyra confirms it. Because Tyra says, oh, she had so many great photos, I just kind of picked this one.
I don't like this photo.
I think it's Raina's weakest, but I also think that's because I've really enjoyed and could have almost given first call out to every photo she's had so far.
Yeah.
I think it's sort of the inverse of other contestants we've seen, and something you brought up last episode, JW. Just she puts her face front onto camera too often. If this were in profile, it would just make more sense to me.
Yeah. Or even I would love a 3/4 from her.
I do like her arms.
Yes.
In this necklace is wild. This styling.
Yeah.
And
no, why would you ever wear that?
What the fuck are these silver heels? Anyway.
The only thing that's jazz about the outfit is the bowler. She looks like she's in more of a jazz dance outfit in panel, which is smart of her.
It is smart of her.
I did like that she was trying to reminisce about that.
Be your own flashback.
Yes. I also like that she removed the hat because that hat did not fit her head. And she was like, this isn't going to stay on my head.
Why were all the hats so big? Why were all the hats so big on set?
I don't know. Ansley is next.
I don't dislike it that much.
Same.
I don't like it at all.
I think it is rhythmic dancing. I think there's something interesting about there being so much shape to the ribbon and almost no shape to her body.
See, I wish there was more shape to the ribbon. Because I think I know how a ribbon works. I know how ribbons work.
See, Hannah, we don't like it because we don't know ribbons.
Have I ever told you I did an entire I was part of a wedding party when I was like 20, maybe-ish, 21, of a friend of a gay wedding, and I did my toast, my speech, just as an interpretive ribbon dance.
Oh my God, Alexander. Was it
So-
well received?
How did
No, it
everyone
was
know when to
great.
cheers?
When I collapsed.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Mhm. I like her feet and her legs.
Yes.
And I'm just not as offended by it as the judges are.
Me either. I think
It's middle of
fine.
the pack for me.
Yeah, I'm not offended by it. I just wish, I don't think she should have gotten this. Also, this outfit is, why would she be in
Crazy.
leather, bustier, fur?
No dance genre would you wear this.
No.
What would you wear for rhythmic dancing if you guys were restyling it? Would it have been like an Olympic leotardy kind of thing?
Or like a white drawstring pant and like a flowy tank top.
You also could have done full, like, almost contemporary dance outfit of like a asymmetrical flowy dress.
Yeah, handkerchief hem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I don't think leather bodysuit was the way to go.
No.
Was this when Andre Leon Talley called her waxen?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I gotta say, I love that word.
Mm.
Waxen is one of my favorite words that we never get to use as
Waxen.
a society.
Not fashionable, which gives us another great top model
Comparative.
pair of antonyms.
Mhm. An ANTM.
Delicious.
Boop.
Simone is next.
I'm gonna say something, and I'm ready for both of you to disagree with me. I think this is a pretty fucking good photo.
I do too.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Great. I'm so glad that we
you
don't have
didn't
to
need to
argue.
get
about-
ready.
No, I will say her top at panel is not the look.
Oh, no, I actually think this is probably her worst, like, in person, but I don't understand why they don't like this. I
don't
think
either.
that this is probably the best this is going to be.
I
Yeah.
think especially because Tyra says at one point, I think it's during private panel, that she wanted to see more aggression. And I feel like if she had gone that route, she would have been called out for like mean
Yep.
mugging or something.
Uh-huh. This feels like, this is what I think works about this photo. She looks like she is a musical artist,
Mhm.
which was kind of the secret challenge.
I wrote the
hip-hop.
note, this could be an album cover promo shot
hmm
Yeah.
for somebody.
She looks very in control of the shot, and I think it works.
She looks cool,
hmm
even with no top on.
Mm-hmm.
Tatiana is next. No, thank you.
No.
For this picture.
I do like her face, but I'm always going to like Tatiana's
Yeah, she's
face.
beautiful.
Her body just doesn't make any sense
She
for this.
looks like she was literally given a child's Bumblebee costume to wear.
Mhm. Also, why does she have like a Casio wristwatch on?
Yes. I just noticed that too.
to keep in time with the taps. I do love that Tyra charades to Tatiana tap until Tatiana is forced to go tap in panel.
Well, at least she gets to talk.
Mm.
Only when Tyra charades. I like her face, her body, the shot as a whole does not work for me.
No.
The
Also, the
face-
top is too short.
Yeah, because it's a child-sized costume.
Brenda arrives at panel. And I will
It's
say,
like you're preparing Brenda for our
Yeah.
critique.
I will give Brenda this. I think her hair looks good,
I think slicked back is the way to do it if she has to have this hair.
Yeah.
but these huge pants
Both huge and too short.
that are this material is, I think, the worst part about these pants. They're like a work yoga pant.
It's kind of funny that the panel is aghast that they're like, we told you that you look too old sometimes and you decide
To come
to dress like this.
And then, okay, this is kind of my feeling about the photo. It's literally nothing.
It's kind of nothing. It looks
Yeah.
like she's standing there.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's holding a kettlebell. I don't know what she's even holding in her arm. The
No, it's a
styling-
huge bracelet. She's holding onto her wrist and she's wearing
Oh
a
my
huge
God.
bracelet.
A couple of people had this huge bracelet.
But also this outfit, we talked, but like, this is so offensive because also African dancers don't wear this.
No.
If you've ever taken an African dance class, if you've ever seen an African dance performance, this is not what they look like. So it's just top model, like, and also it feels like they're like, let's put Brenda in African wear with this neck piece and this skirt.
But beyond that, it's also there's no
The photo is
modeling.
nothing.
Yeah.
Literally,
she
the
looks
photo is
vaguely
modeling.
embarrassed to be there. And I can't say
Which-
she's wrong.
Which she's like, is this going to be the one on IMDb for me?
Then Alasia saw Brenda's outfit before they left
And chose violence.
and chose chaos. Because
Y'all.
keep the jacket on. Who at production told them
jacket shut. Make it impossible to remove.
It's so bad they don't even talk about her Ugg boots.
No. Those scrunch boots. Ugh.
The reveal of that
Silver one-piece bathing suit
Oh
that
my
also
God.
shows more skin than any one-piece bathing suit has ever
This
shown.
is literally close to something I would have worn in college when I was studying for exams and realized I had nothing clean left.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
going to posit that for me, this might be the worst outfit we've ever seen in panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
not
can't
only
think
It's
of
not an
anything that's
outfit.
worse.
It's not an outfit.
Well, that's the thing. Is like not only is it, let me find my words. Let me look to the sky for my words. Alasia must know that this is going to be ripped apart.
That's why she put the jacket on.
Well, but borrow a t-shirt. Like,
Well,
I
maybe she's
just
not friends with
don't
anyone.
Understand.
Neither.
And then on the flip side, her photo is so good.
It's so good.
It's incredible. And I can't believe they actually used the trampoline successfully.
Right?
Her face, the movement of the dress, her whole body positioning.
Her legs, her arm.
And because I feel the need to be objective, I will say that I did laugh in a positive way at Sean Patterson say, this shot is as good as your outfit is bad. Because I'm like,
It was a good line.
good line.
Yeah.
But I will say, because I think we all, in all fairness, should also say the stupidest thing that Sean Patterson said. We skipped over it. He also, of Brenda's, said that it looks like an SNL sketch. And I was like, I certainly hope not.
From the
80s?
70s. Alexandra comes up and
Why does Tyra, in her Tyra charades, to signify breakdancing, sweep a tiny push broom across her face? Alexandra was like, did I get breakdancing? I feel like I remember getting breakdancing, but that can't be right.
And then
And as we'll learn, Alexandra is terrible at guessing
Guessing.
things.
because they say, what's missing from this photo?
One body part is missing.
Yeah, they say body part.
And she says, my hair?
And then Krista's being a jerk behind her, being like, neck.
My hair is the best answer.
Wild.
I like the shot.
I like the shot too.
I do like the shot too.
And that's athletic. That is some shit that not everyone can do.
Good for her for being able to finally back it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's also the secret challenge of tell us the genre without doing it and still be fashion. And she has, we talked about it. The outfit in a vacuum is really fucking ugly. For an interpretation,
Although it would
I
get
get it.
90% better looking if she hadn't have had to wear that hat.
Well, of course.
That's what she says, to see that hair.
You mean sparkly bucket hat was not the look? I don't know,
No.
Hannah, if you know fashion. I'm revoking your place on this
I don't know
podcast.
fashion or ribbons. I'll see myself out.
Y'all, was someone from 1 through 13 of Top Model, cycles 1 through 13 of Top Model, was someone in charge of hats that we lost? Because the hats are so bad now.
Maybe it's what's her name is the hat consultant. Old apologize to that hat lady. Angelique is next.
Does Angelique in panel seem a little like sullen almost?
I just thought she seemed withdrawn.
Yeah.
Maybe
It
she's not
didn't-
feeling well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It almost seemed like she was like, a little like under the weather or something.
Mhm.
Not that, and I do not mean that I need Angelique to be the like
No.
audition Cycle 12 Angelique all the time or anything.
She
I
didn't
think
seem happy with how good her shot is. And her
Mhm.
shot is really, really good.
I wish she was in the air, is my one thing.
Mhm.
It kind of tricks me into thinking she is, though.
Same.
Yeah.
If you
If I
don't look
quickly look
all
at
the
it.
way down at her feet, she seems like she is in the air.
serious question. Why can't Sean's professional models understand an emotion? If I was a Wilhelmina model, I'd be pissed by that statement. But yeah, I think the photo it's not my favorite photo.
It's top half for me.
I
Sure.
think she did really well. I like it
I
a
think
lot.
moshing's tough too.
I agree.
Mhm.
She had the best outfit sans hat, but sure.
And I think her face looks really great.
Is there a version of this where everyone had to wear the top hat, no matter what the genre? Raina is just with that giant hat, jazzing it up.
Krista is next.
I don't think I like this photo just fine. I feel like she had better poses.
I also
I'm
feel
a
like she
little
had better
surprised that
poses.
this was the end result. This is like, I like that this almost has a story of a ballerina who's just about to start. There's something like fun about the narrative of that, but I'm like, she was doing some pretty impressive like body
Lifts and-
positions.
I think from something that's said in private panel, I think Tyra just really fell in love with this photo.
Yeah. This is my other problem with this photo. Because we just saw last season Ray do a phenomenal ballet shot, this just feels like a lesser ballet shot, if that makes any sense.
I do really like it though.
I like it. I think she looks good.
I think that's a good point though, Alexander. It's we're too close to a brilliant ballerina shot.
Yeah. And part of it is I don't think the styling is very nice. I think we should have had a black ballet shoe or something. This pink is like doesn't fit with the outfit, or I don't know.
It's also
this
just
thing
a
in her
very
hair?
it's a very dark outfit for the lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks gorgeous though.
Yeah, she looks good. And then last up is Ren.
Before we even talk about the photo, let's talk about the will you stay or will you go conversation that we have to have. Because Tyra's gotten a little birdie. Tweet, tweet. Ooh,
Kyle's
ooh.
shoulder bird is still there.
Ooh.
Still
Oh, I love the idea of Kyle's shoulder bird as a little gossip. Is like, I've heard that you might not want to be here. And then I forgot this. I thought she quit here.
Yeah.
Me too.
I
Would
actually
have
forgot
made
this.
more sense.
I thought she quit. I
She
really
goes,
did. And she
I'm
just
asking you. I'm
yeah.
asking you now.
And she says she wants to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And then this photo. Get your hands up. Wave them.
It is described as unsettling, and that is accurate.
accurate. There is something so weird about this photo.
She just looks like it is one of those. She looks like she's being held hostage in a disco outfit.
Yeah, there's something about they're very like Overlook Hotel, End of Shining, trapped in a photo.
It's also just because disco's so fun. Like
Yes.
disco's mostly associated with like an upbeatness to it, right?
And while this dress is cheap, while the look is cheap, there's something fun about her styling
Oh
that
yeah.
she clearly hates.
There's so many characters she could have played. This outfit has a real character to it that made her job, frankly, very easy.
It sells. This is the problem, right? This outfit they gave her sells the genre without her having to do anything. She could have like popped the jacket a little bit, just stuck out her leg,
leaned on the bar,
Done
super
any-
casually.
anything, and it would have said disco. And instead she does, don't.
And
I
then
also-
she blames it on just learning 4 moves. Because Tyra's like, you only did 4 things. Why did you only do 4 things? She's like, that's what I learned.
I cannot handle the person who has made a point of saying, well, I like the creative side of modeling. I like the makeup. I like the outfits. To then immediately throw creative
Under the bus.
under the bus.
I think that's our biggest problem with Ren in general, right? Is there's just an overwhelming sense that she, at this point in her life, I don't think understands how often she's being hypocritical.
Mhm.
Yeah. Are you guys ready for a private panel? Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
I have a legitsy question.
Mm.
Is Drekitude a mountain? It's described in very mountainous terms. And also, Andre Leon Talley, like, points upward. Like, it's like altitude now?
Yeah. This is where I'm going, uh-oh, about Andre Leon Talley, because
Yeah, this was my first uh-oh, too.
because I just say it and leave it.
Yes.
Like, don't come back. You've got a million other things you can bring up.
You already gilded the lily. It doesn't need more.
No, it's dripping with gold. But I work for the hip hop IRS, and I need to see Nigel's receipts because I am the auditor and I am auditing you, Nigel. What do you know about hip hop? Because I'm going to say not much.
I can't wait to delve into that audit.
I wrote Tyra hates Angelique, and I don't remember why, but I believe myself.
Yeah.
Hannah, I think that's important for you.
So is Drekitude a mountain, or is it an awards-giving body?
Stop it.
Well, and on the Simone thing, to go back to it, he says something along the lines of, just because we don't know hip hop doesn't mean we don't know how to fake it in a photo. And I want to be like, I think that's exactly what it meant for Simone. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know how to fake this because I don't really know it.
I think she did.
Yeah.
Getting Tyra saying Tatiana before we see or hear Nigel say it is strange.
Yeah, that was a poor way to edit that because, like, we need to know that that's how he's been pronouncing her name before she makes that joke first, because then he attempts to pronounce it with an at the end of it, and then the joke makes no sense.
But we've seen so little of you talking about Tatiana. How could we know?
Yeah, and the caption crunches it with like dashes between it to make it even weirder looking.
It's sometimes like the captions are like, we don't really know what Tyra's doing either, y'all.
Tyra claims what was missing from Brenda's photo was more edge. And at this point, the concept of edge is gone.
No.
We don't know what that means anymore.
And it's already a very fluid idea. And to make it that there is just edge and not edge is so confusing.
What else is confusing is, does Wilhelmina Models have a lifeguard? Are they standing outside the building?
Is there a moat?
Do they have a moat?
We thought the same thing. I was like, is there a moat around Wilhelmina Model headquarters?
He might have added it. That is a Sean Patterson move.
There's a lifeguard at the koi pod.
Oh my god.
Can't trust those models around water. They'll just drown. They don't know any better. When it rains, they look up and open their mouths.
No.
Have I told you models are stupid? Tyra. Call out order. Alasia is first.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Despite her outfit.
Which basically Tyra also says.
Yeah. Then Angelique.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was a little surprised
because
based
Tyra hates
on
her so much.
how they talked about her.
Yeah.
But that's a good number 2 for me.
But then we're going to get real wild and
I think so too.
wacky.
Yeah.
Because Jessica is third.
So high.
But what about her?
And they didn't like it.
Gauche foot.
Yeah, they didn't like
What
it
about
at
her
all.
salsa nose?
Then Alexandra, which I thought was quite good, but they didn't like either. And then Krista.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
And then Raina.
I almost wonder if they're trying to give like Krista and Raina a little bit lower than normal just so it doesn't feel like this runaway top two.
That's what it feels like.
Not that they'll have a problem with that in future cycles.
No, but it also feels like because of the way they talked about those two photos, they should have been higher.
They had nothing but positives about Raina specifically.
Yeah. The Jessica placement is really what feels strange here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Tatiana, Simone.
I would have put higher than
I agree.
at least Tatiana.
Yeah, but we know they weren't going to.
Yeah. And then Ansley.
Who again? I don't know.
I liked it fine.
Yeah.
I was all right with
Which
it.
leaves Brenda v. Ren.
Correct.
Renda.
And then we get the weirdest, most emotionless, creepy, whispered interview that has ever been. Because Tyra starts describing Ren, and she says, and you were handpicked, so she's got all the goods. But does she have the wants? And then Ren shakes her head no. So you don't have it. I'm doing it because my mom finally likes me now. Why do you think that is? Because she loves the show.
I don't mean to cut you off, Hannah, but I love the idea of Brenda being like, what's happening?
What the fuck is happening?
Yes. How does that make you feel? I mean, either way, I don't mind. I mean, if that's how I need to get my mother's attention, then that's fine with me.
It is one of the, I can't actually, All my words are coming out because I'm so discombobulated.
Flummoxed.
I can't believe, A, that I didn't remember this.
Me neither.
And B, just how weird it is. I also like the idea that Ren's picture was in Tyra's hands, and she was like quickly like, oh, I gotta find Brenda's picture.
Because then she goes, well, I admire your honesty. And Brenda, you were gonna be in the running anyway. In the running for what? There were
you're still
only
in the
two
running
of
to be
them.
America's Next Top Model.
America's Next
I
Top Model.
guess. You were gonna
Look,
be in the running.
But then, to make this weirder,
Oh my lord.
I think that this actually might be one of Tyra's best speeches to an eliminated girl.
Yes.
Because then she, in a very real, normal,
Down to earth.
exactly way, was like, basically, like saying, don't apologize, but I do think you should use this as an opportunity to talk to your mom, because I'm sure what's happening with you right now, doesn't feel very good. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But when has not apologizing ever been an option on this show?
But that's what I mean, Alexander.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is like, I was like, why is Tyra so right?
Because Ren is going to sue the show. It's like strange.
But it was good advice, well given.
Yeah.
So weird.
And Brenda, before Ren leaves, Brenda is told that the doorbell will be ringing for you very soon.
Oh my God, this. I also
And
forgot
another
about
transformation will take place.
this. But I guarantee you, having not watched the future episodes, it is not the transformation that should take place, which is the dark hair from the accessory shoot.
Nope, I don't think that's what happens either. And then Ren keeps renning by waving to the judges and then leaving without acknowledging the other people in the house.
Yeah, that feels right
And
to me.
says of her mother, she can actually finally shut up about how I never do anything good.
Cool. It sounds like you're going to do the work, huh?
Ooh, baby.
We also didn't talk about, before we get into where Ren is now, we also didn't talk about the story that she lies about, because she's like, my mom and I went shopping, and then she said she was going to buy me clothes, and then she got a call from my brother and left, and I had to buy the clothes. And I was going to say, no, you didn't. You didn't have to pay for anything. You could have also left. You didn't want the clothes. You could have just left. That's
Just
the thing you
left
can
them
do. Yeah, that's the thing you can do. Anyways, where's Ren? Tell us about Ren.
I mean, you guys already did some great work telling about some of the behind the scenesy stuff. I mostly ended up finding weird stuff on her because it ended up being more fun for me, because there's very little on her currently. Her name is Ren Vokes, Vokes, Fox,
Okay.
Folks.
Couldn't tell you.
I think I found her LinkedIn, which I always love a
Oh,
LinkedIn
love it.
profile. And if it's up to date, and also her, and that's I've never met another Ren Vokes. I feel like both those, I've never heard that last name either.
Yeah.
So it's probably pretty unique to her. She's the assistant manager / buyer at Kill City, which I believe is a fashion place, but I'm not 100% sure. One fun thing, she did some, I'm going to call it light modeling. If there's some Ren fans out there that know more, I'm just saying I didn't find a lot of pictures of her. She did model for Allison Harvard's fashion line, though. And I found that picture. It's pretty good. She seems to, the modeling pictures I did find, usually have much lighter hair now, which was just interesting because I feel like she came in with very dark hair and that exactly, yeah,
dark cynical energy, brunette cynicism.
Now, I have a fun quote from a publication and amazing top model math. So this is from the Dallas Observer. Someone wrote this.
Oh no.
And so they're reviewing the episode. Our girl from Grand Prairie, Ren Vokes, had been ready to jet from the House of Bitches and Mayhem since last week. Hell, the way she talked about it last night, she'd been ready since minute 1. But she stayed on because of her mama. Because all mothers dream that one day their daughters will wind up on the 14th season of Tyra Banks' show on the CW. Look it up.
This is a publication?
The Dallas Observer. It's like a real publisher.
This sounds like some bitchy MySpace blog post.
Right? Someone who's trying to be fun by being mean.
Yeah. Look it up.
House of Bitches and Mayhem.
Look it up where? Where would you look that up?
The Dallas Observer? I don't understand. And
We've done many articles on mothers wanting their daughters on cycle 14 of Top Model.
That's what they're observing. Here's some fun top model math. or TMM as people have been starting to write me. Can I
ANTM? ANTM.
TMM?
ANTM.
After Amos, which is not a high bar to clear over, she has the worst call-out average for anyone who ever finished in 11th place, or basically the third eliminate. Like everyone else, a lot of the call-out averages are the bottom, like the first two eliminees are always terrible. Usually.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like obviously the first one is their call-outs
one.
14
Yeah.
or 13 or whatever. But everyone else after that usually gets pretty good because they've usually had one good call-out. Ren's is just one of the worst ever. She's like one of the most losing contestants ever, just from a mathematical standpoint, which I to talk about her, she's an interesting trivia fact in top model lore, because this being brought in special, the show wanted her to come in and be this threat, this Ren versus the house, that she's so good. And it felt like in the first episode with that hat photo, that was maybe gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think the show was almost surprised that she wasn't that into it and that other girls were better models than her.
Yeah.
But man, she seemed to I kind of felt bad for her after a while, just in the sense that I'm like, why are you here? You seem so unhappy.
See, I have no sympathy, because you could have left. If you were that unhappy, you just could have left. You were brought on randomly.
Last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess this stuff with her mom,
Sure.
Just, man, that relationship. I hope that relationship found some form of healing, because it felt like there was a lot of growth that needed to be had. Yeah.
That is true. I will say, because I worry about saying stuff like that. I hope that Ren has come to terms with that relationship, whatever that relationship is or is not.
Sure.
Because I think sometimes when we look at like toxic family relationships, the idea that we have to stick to them just because they're family is, I think, sometimes harmful. And sometimes the best thing you can do is remove yourself. But by removing yourself, you have to kind of come to be like, it's okay that I'm removing myself, because I think Ren clearly had a lot of unresolved baggage about the relationship. So to give her the tiniest credit, I hope that Ren has unpacked that baggage and is okay with it, whatever that relationship is or is
and
not.
has some kind of family support, whatever that means.
Yes,
chosen family wise, whatever the good family that she needed would be.
Correct. Totally.
And we have, to change it up a bit, we have the email, a really good one that I want to share from Emily. And you can email us by going to our website. There's a contact page and contact form that many of y'all use. You can also just send us an email, podleadem@gmail.com.
Sorry, I'm falling down on my job, listeners.
What?
I didn't do my fantastic transition.
Oh, no.
Let JW lift you up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hannah did it once. JW can do it now.
Yeah. Alexander, you don't have to take up on this. Hannah and I are your chosen family.
Oh.
This is from Emily, like I said. The subject is Cycle 14, episode 1. You guys were extra funny this week. Ooh. Love it. Thanks for cracking me up after a long-ass day of work. Love y'all. So thank you so much, Emily. That was very sweet. And I also really like that episode. I think auditions episodes are always just
jam-packed.
So fun.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. I think it gives us the ability to be extra fun.
And if you think we're extra fun, you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast, because we love hearing from you. Hot takes, iced tea, podleadem.com, P.O. Box, emails, things.
There's so many ways to communicate.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
You can reach out to me on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadem anytime you do. Otherwise, as we know, I will ignore. So for PodLeadem, I have been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadem is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.